So there can be lots of information out there on the free web about your author or about a particular story. So how to weed through all of the information overload that's out there and get to exactly what you want? Well, this is where an advanced search using phrase searching and the Boolean operator and is going to work in Google. And it's so easy, you're going to love it. So let's say you're looking for information on Brian Lees, who is a picture book author. So I'm going to use a quotation, the open quote Brian, and then his name, close quotes, because what that does is that tells the computer to look for all things Brian Lees, just not Brian and not just Lees, where you might be finding some lies. And now I'm going to use that Boolean operator by capitalizing it in all caps, and what that tells the computer is to go look for that particular book. And again, I'm going to use the phrase search. I'm going to use these open quotes and close quotes. So that tells the computer to look for all things Brian Lees and all things bats at the beach and bring those results back to you. And that's the power of that Boolean operator and. Let's see what we get. So when I click on that, and there it is, just Bats at the Beach by Brian Lees. Not Bats at the Beaches by anybody else or any of other Brian Lees' work. It's just Bats at the Beach. And we see we have Amazon, but also right here, here is his personal website. I find that the author's personal websites that they create for themselves have some of the best information. And sure, right here is a biography and about. And if I scroll down, well, I see what a very interesting person and what a great sense of humor he has. But he has his biography that he's written about himself, but he's also provided a professional biography, which is very helpful. And it also tells you about how to pronounce his name. So that's Brian Lees for a picture book, but let's say you are working on a short story and you want to find that author's book and that author information. So you're going to do the same thing. So let's say it's Shirley Jackson. So I'm starting with the quotes and close quotes and then the Boolean operator and in all caps and the lottery. And there we go. And of course, you know, this is a very famous story and a very famous author, so there's a lot of information, but I'm going to stick to that to make sure that I get the information that I'm looking for. And I see that I don't have my close quotes, so there we go. And now I'm going to see what I get. So looking at these results, I see that I have some Wikipedia, which I don't think I really want, and I think I have some SparkNotes, which I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. There is this one article from the New Yorker that could be pretty interesting. I don't know, it could be pretty lengthy. So I'm just going to take a look and see what else I've got here. And Google is giving me some other options to look at. And I'm looking down here at the Shirley Jackson interview. I think I might like to see what comes up when I look at that. And I'm seeing some pretty good things. This one from the New York Times. Some video about her reading some of her books. All of this is going to be helpful for me to build some sort of a research project around Shirley Jackson and the lottery, whether it is images that I may be using from that or some video that I could embed into my final project. Make sure that it's not somebody else's homework assignment. But I think, by doing that advanced Google search, you're going to weed out the unnecessary stuff and get to the good stuff. So I hope that helps. Thank you.